NASA scientists believe they may have made their luckiest find yet, a new planet just like Earth. So nice, they say, it's 72 and sunny all the time. Corey Powell, editor-in-chief of Discover magazine, back with us here. Nice to see you, Corey, and good morning. Where is this planet?
Well, it's 600 light years away, which is you're not going to be traveling there anytime soon. I think that NASA calculated it would take 22 million years on the space shuttle to get there. So right now it's look but don't touch.
How do we see this if it's 600 light years away?
It's a NASA observatory called the Kepler Observatory, and basically it looks at stars and it watches when the planet passes in front of the star. You get a teeny tiny shadow. It watches the shadow, uses the shadow to measure the size of the planet, what it's like, how close it is, how warm it is.
But you're saying that they've found, what, 2,000 planets in our solar system?
Well, these are 2,000 planets around other stars.
This one is very special.
This is the first.
Why?
This is the first planet they found that is plausibly like the Earth. It's about the size of the Earth. It's just a little bit larger. And like you said, it's Earth temperature. It's the right temperature for water. And in fact, they're thinking this might actually be a water world. This might be an ocean planet.
You mean the whole planet consists of water? But isn't that what we're looking for on Mars?
Yeah.
Because that's what NASA thinks would unlock the key to whether or not there's other life out there.
Exactly. The thinking is where there's water, there's a good chance at life. Well, Mars, we're looking for little bits of water. This might be a planet that's covered in water.
Wow.
This might be, E.T. the shark.
The article said if you took the space shuttle, and you just mentioned this, it would take 22 million years to get there.
Yeah, you'd have to pack a lot of supplies.
How are we now able to pack a lot of supplies, pack a lunch, and then some? How are we able to see this deep into space now? Because we just keep going deeper and deeper, Corey.
Yeah, so this is the incredible thing with these telescopes. These telescopes, physically traveling through space is a very, very slow process, but as soon as you're working with a telescope, it's like your mind can operate at the speed of light. You can, as far as light can travel, we can see and we can study the universe.
Yeah, it is remarkable. Now, what is the significance of a 72-degree planet's surface? Why is that so important?
Well, so it all comes back to water. It comes back to this is a planet that is around the right kind of star, it's the right size, it's the right distance. This is a planet that has all the conditions for life. It has all the conditions to be like Earth. And so, it's in the right, water is the real key thing. In the right temperature for water, that's a place where you have all the ingredients, everything's in place.
And also, they're already saying there's 290 days a year. Now, I guess that's determined by the sun that is in the orbit.
Right. So
or the sun that this planet orbits.
Right. So it's orbiting a sun that's a lot like ours, except it's a little bit smaller, a little bit redder. If you're a science fiction buff, you would know that's the description of Superman's sun. But I'm not saying there's Superman there. I'm just saying.
Is that a good sign? Or would that be a good indication to a scientist like you?
Well, so it actually is, because a slightly larger planet than Earth means that it's more active. There's actually more. People think that like volcanic activity is one of the things that got life started here. So this planet has more of that. And a cooler star lives longer, and so it actually has any life that's there has more time to evolve.
Well, I would say this is a pretty cool planet. So
this is it's the most amazing one that NASA has found so far.
It's called the Kepler 22b. Who knows what they're going to see next?
Well, we'll
wait.
Yeah, we're halfway through this Kepler mission. We're only about halfway through, so there's a lot more to come.
Thank you, Corey. I know you're jacked up about this stuff. We'll bring you back when we find out more. Okay?
Yeah, this is a big one.
Terrific.